Okay guys, so this is another update on my mother. So the last couple of days my mom has been extremely weak, literally like in her left side. She's been, I don't know, she fell the other morning. She falls every now and then, I guess because she's like weaker in the morning time. But yeah, so she's undergoing, I think I may have told you guys, radiation treatments. She's been doing those now for like 4 weeks. I think she has like 3 more weeks of radiation to go. She gets radiation like every day, like Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock. And it is just draining her. And it seems like this is draining her more than the chemotherapy. In a sense, it's like they kind of work, I guess because it's been a long time since I've seen my mom like this week. But when she was doing chemotherapy like once a week, the Taxol, like she will be weak for like a couple of days and then she'll gain her strength back. But with the radiation, she doesn't experience like any nausea or anything like that. But I don't know if it's actually the radiation or it's just the fact that she's just extremely, like, just tired, like she's just weak, you know. I'm not really sure. But this morning, the last couple of days or whatever, I think Amber's realized that she is not feeling like her best or whatever. So Amber has just been glued to her like crazy or whatever. Amber is so amazing. Like she helps me tremendously. I could not ask for a better helper. I mean, Amber helps her get ready for bed. She helps her get ready for in the morning time when she's able to do her treatments. Amber even tries to put her wig on. So this has just been a journey. It's been almost a year since my mom's diagnosis. December 9th was when my mom took ill. December 12th is when she got her diagnosis. December 15th, my mom went into the hospital, and you know, we were not giving an optimistic outlook on her health. So it's been an amazing year, but also it's been a trying year as well. My mom is like so emotional. Like before, like my mom had a stroke on December 31st, if you guys remember me posting that video. And ever since my mom's stroke, she shows emotion. Like my mom, like, was always like this serious person. Like she just never cried. She barely laughed. I mean, she was just serious all the time, you know. But since her stroke, she's just emotional. And the last couple of weeks she's been extremely emotional, and I think it's because she knows that she can't do as much as she wants to do. And then my mom had a restaurant, and she was so used to like catering and doing all these orders and stuff for the holidays, and so people were calling her and asking her, you know, about, you know, catering, doing some work for the holidays or whatever, and she was having to say no. And I think that just hurt her so bad, because that was just her, that was my mom's sanctuary. Like cooking is her sanctuary. Like I think that's how she has maintained her sanity over the years, over just so much happening, you know, in her life, is her cooking. And she's an amazing cook. I mean, people from all over, like Alabama, Louisiana, Arkansas, I mean, just wherever you hear my mom's name, it's like people are coming, you know, to get her cooking, and just certain recipes and entrees that my mom specialized in. You know, people just, you know, flock to it. So every now and then she gets up this strength to cook, but it's like one item. It's not like before. Anytime you would go to my mom's house, there was like nobody at the house but her, and she's cooked like a full meal. I mean, she just indulged herself into her work. It was always about her work. So, and I think the last couple of weeks of her having to turn down, you know, cooking for people has just made her a little depressed. And, you know, then it's the holiday time as well. Then it's around the time when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and then the time of the year, you know, when she had her stroke. So she's experiencing so much, and there's days when I'm just like so frustrated, not frustrated that, you know, about her, just I'm so frustrated because, not so much like mad at her because she's sick, but like frustrated because I know how strong of a woman my mom has been. And, you know, some days it's like she doesn't really want to do a whole lot, and I get frustrated because I want her to do so much more. Like last night, you know, she stood up and she was like, you know, my left leg is weak or whatever, and I said, okay, come on, let's walk. Like, I show her like tough love, you know. I can't, it's hard for me to allow myself to feel or to get emotional around her, but I do show her tough love. And I'm like, okay, well, you're going to bring that to the kitchen. You know, I want you to get up. I want you to walk. And so we walked around like the living room, the hallway, the kitchen about 5 times last night because I wanted her to exercise. And I'm like, well, okay, you're going to be weak if you're not moving. So, but anyway, so my mom is experiencing a lot. And I will be so glad when these radiation treatments are over with. I'm hoping that this will be the end of all of her treatments, and they can go ahead and do her surgery, you know, and go from there. Just, you know, go from there and, you know, get her well so that we can transition to the next stage and phase of her life, you know. Yeah, so that's what's going on with my mom. And yeah, some days are better than others, and you know, but prayerfully she's still here, and she's hanging on, and she's putting up a good fight. So I will see you guys later. Bye.